Alright, let's check our volumes. Looking good. Do a couple of shares while we load in. Let's see, did we...
Commander?
I know our plan is to at least begin the Omega DLC tonight. But I would like to hit the Citadel first. And also...
Commander?
See about rounding up anything we haven't visited yet. Rounding out to 100% our visits in our solar systems. Let's see. Oops. Alright, that's... this whole cluster's at 100%.
Signal confirmed.
Right away. Oh, I thought that said Ernie. It's Ernie. Ernie would have been funnier. Excellent. See, and one of the reasons we're going to the Citadel is I want to check for any necessary purchases, but I also want to have money to take to Omega. Come on. Oh, almost. Probably for the best anyway.
Signal confirmed.
Haha. It's not enough. I don't think that's gonna get me any of these. No. And there's not a... I'll get a full tank if I stop Citadel. Let's see how many other ones. Right, so there's something there. We're not going there. Nothing there. Alright. We'll go to the Citadel first and check, do our errands check, make sure nobody needs anything picked up, drop off anything we have picked up, etc., etc. Then we'll come back and we'll go to Dock
You're clear
42.
to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No, thank you.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. I am just headed to the commons
I've got your briefing.
because I do not have
Let's
any
go
turnings
before
yet.
the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting
So
us to an
once I'm done in the commons, I'm going to check Spectre requisitions, and then we're going to go snap up those other little percentages, and then we'll start
Sector
Omega.
status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I mean, I'm not going to get to play Starfield, but I'm really glad that it's doing quite well because Bethesda really needed to win.
Thank you. Come again.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Hey, Mortal.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind. Thank
You
you
like
for
that?
shopping at Kanala Exports.
We're starting the Omega side mission tonight. I always call it the DLC because it was DLC, but with the Legendary Edition, it came with it. So it's technically not DLC. At least not in any meaningful way. Because the whole thing, I downloaded it. So
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Shoot smart. Shoot Nosastra. Good hunting.
Welcome to Cippertine Armory.
We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Agor Munitions.
visor has see. This visor is the one I wear when I play on
For deals
Insanity.
you never see coming.
Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
How dare they have vendors? The vendors on my shit. No, there's funny stuff. But yeah, I heard there's some, there's a big update coming for Starfield too? Something soon? I think it's something to do with the field of view. And they're making it so you can change that. My sister just bought me some very delicious stuff. Oh, was it yesterday? See, because I don't have it. I just listened to, there's a couple of podcasts that I listen to. They talk about video game stuff.
Recognized. Please select a destination.
I only pay attention a little bit to the video game stuff that's not stuff that's, like, you know, relevant to me.
You are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Okay. Maybe that's how I mixed it up, because I don't have that one either, so I was only, like,
You have a question.
kind of listening to those.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
First time since the Rachni War, the Asari homeworld of Thessia has been attacked by alien forces.
Always run to the end of that balcony because there's a couple of pick-up side missions that you get from overhearing things down there. Yeah. That is a beautiful gun, but a waste of credits on a normal playthrough. What's up? Yeah. Well, that's why I listen to it. But you know how it is. Your attention wanders.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core private to lobby?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a
It was like,
assignment.
oh, they're gonna release another edition of Skyrim? That's got my attention. I keep hearing all the Oblivion rumors. I really do hope they do a remake of that.
Commander?
Now, is the Varhar system? One of them, Varyar? Swilo. No, it was Swilo. That was the one where the Shadow Broker base was in the second game. Oh yeah, Morrowind. Oh, a remake of Morrowind. I mean, a port. Not a port. What is it? The remaster, that's it. A remaster, that would be nice, but a remake would be really nice. Like, and the only thing I would want them to change would be for it to have a better quest journal. I don't need quest markers. I don't need, you know, it telling me where to go. None of
Faster
that.
than light jump
I don't
successful.
mind when a game's hard. However, I don't want to have to bring a notebook and a pen into it, you know? I don't want to have to take notes. It's the thing that annoys me the most about the first Mass Effect game is that the mission journal or whatever, I'm gonna let him catch me so that I can redo that, does not indicate at all what systems you visited already and what ones you haven't. So I have to, like, you know, write down that I went and cleared one zone, because
Signal confirmed.
that's the only way to get all of the matriarch writings and all of the, you know, gases and minerals. I mean, you can get pretty close to getting them all just by following the quests. But if you want every last one, and you don't want to keep going to the same places over and over again, you need to write it down. But I liked Morrowind even more than I liked Oblivion. But the quest journal,
I found something.
painful. You couldn't, any time away from that game, there's no way to go back to the same playthrough. You had to start a new one.
Evasion successful.
But, I mean, they did a
Reapers
wonderful job
eluded.
with this. With the Legendary Edition. There was like, what, one DLC they couldn't include. And that was like... is basically a low-end version of the Aromax Arsenal Arena in the Citadel zone. So... all you miss out on really is an apartment you can't do anything with other than visit. I'm gonna save that for after Omega. But before Sanctuary. I always recommend that you finish the Sanctuary mission before you do the Citadel mission.
Signal
Or the
confirmed.
personal apartment. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the first game that I would really like to see tweaked and added to, but facial animation, I mean, I really don't care.
Faster than light jump successful.
Like, Addison, my face is tired, did not bother me in Andromeda at all. Even, like, before the update.
I found something.
So... it would be cool, but I would much rather see an improvement to the gunplay or, you know, adding things to do in the Mako when you're driving around planet side. But that is what you mean by motion capture, though, right? Like when they put the stuff on the actors so the faces make the right faces, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, as long as it's not like the horror show that was Assassin's Creed Unity when it came out. I mean, it's gotta be pretty bad for me to be like, oh, that's bad.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Ah, we got away. That's just a gas depot. We'll go back there another time. I thought there was one over here. Ah, there it is. Finish that up, and then we will go to Bay 42. Yeah, I mean, I had,
I found something.
I pre-ordered Andromeda. So I might have had early access. But the face stuff, it wasn't that bad for my game. So I might not have had the worst of the bugs. But they, like, had a patch out for it, like, so fast. I think after we're done this playthrough, we're gonna play some Andromeda. We really should, because that was a fun game. I missed it. Yeah. I mean, hell, half the time when something like that happens in a video game, it's hilarious. I enjoy it.
Faster than light jump successful.
You know, it's not like... I mean, it's one thing if it's, like, clearly unfinished and, you know, that's a little insulting. But, you know, a random glitch or bug or something, I mean, that's hilarious. Like the giants in Skyrim that launch you into space. That one was so funny they left it in. But yeah, like Assassin's Creed Unity was definitely a situation where it was unacceptable. You know, it wasn't just one or two funny glitches or bugs that happened occasionally. It was, like, obviously unfinished work that got shipped, and it should not have. And it's not even the developer's fault. It's the publisher. Because you know damn well nobody wanted their name on that.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
Bray is one of my favorite Batarians.
So where is she?
Shepard.
I love Aria. She's so dramatic.
Aria. How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
I assume this is about retaking Omega?
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Loak Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself.
I like how she has objections to the company I keep. No doubt she means,
Bray
you
will
know,
provide coordinates to my fleet.
your alliance.
While we're still in the
Patriots.
Citadel, please be discreet.
She could also mean Garrus, because Archangel, you know.
System. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Oh, there's fuss. You'll see, Bray. Alright. I always recommend making a save before starting one of these. If you can remember to do it, because nothing's worse than deciding you're gonna do one of these optional missions. Getting like half an hour into it and realizing that, you know, you really should have done, you know, A, B, or C, whatever, first. She takes the shotgun, so... Ooh. That's new. Like this, for instance. If I was playing this on Insanity, I would want to reload that other save and upgrade this gun. As it is, it's on normal, so... Yeah, alright. Ooh. This is one I always level up on Insanity as well. Except for I do like health and shields more. Oh. A ninja just emerged from the shadows, and I'm going to give him a shout out. He's going to be doing Extra Life soon. If he's still playing when we're done, we're going to be raiding him. Alright.
We're outshipped 4-1.
Those are the two I
Most of
care
our
about.
vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to punch through their line.
So you've commandeered a Cerberus cruiser.
The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start.
Let me guess. You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
A lot could go wrong.
The assault's been planned for weeks, Shepard. For now, just sit back. Let me steer.
Not the best start to our partnership, Aria.
How things begin isn't nearly as important as how they end. Ray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command. Head for the command ship.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire! Signal the fleet through the relay. We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be interesting. Put him through.
Aria, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
My partner here doesn't have much to say for you.
She's not used to being defeated. It clouds her judgment. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Aria clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
Let's see what you've got, Oleg. End transmission. That went well.
This DLC is
Set
one of the
reset
reasons
course.
I enjoy playing an
We're
engineer, by
ramming
the
the
way.
station.
You'll
Everyone
see
brace
why
for
later.
impact.
What?
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
You don't get into a position like Aria had without being a little bit of an adrenaline junkie.
Shields gone. All systems failing.
We can make it!
Aria, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods for the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
So it would seem. On a normal playthrough like this, the Omega stuff can be done earlier in the game, but it's so much fun. I like to save it. I'm not even carrying like one of those guns. I don't have an assault rifle on me.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
Alright, what's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land.
Cutscene continuity.
If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Really bothers
Got
me.
it.
Oh man, if you didn't, it's definitely make sure you do it. Because you do have the Legendary Edition stowed away somewhere, right?
I brought you for.
Because it was...
Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Yeah, excellent.
Aria relinquishing command? I'll believe it when I see it.
I can be a team player, Commander. I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Yeah, well suddenly it's my sniper
I'm
rifle.
back, you
Which
fuckers.
is not the gun I would have out for this nonsense.
Die!
But yeah, I definitely recommend when you get around to it, play this one. This one, trying to remember the OG version. Pretty sure it came out quite a bit later than the because the extended ending DLC
Our pod
was
took out the
pretty
main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door.
pretty quickly, and I want to say that I think the Leviathan stuff might have come out before the Omega stuff. I'm not sure.
Over
But
here, Shepard.
it took long enough for both of those that I could totally see you missing out on them in the original playthrough. Because, yeah. A lot of people, they buy the game and then they play the game and then it goes into the drawer while they're playing new games. This game for me was the game, I played the game and I beat the game and I only sat it to the side while I played the new game while I patiently waited for the DLC.
Aria to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely.
Because I bought the season pass.
But Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job.
Go, go, go!
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
I was really mad when they canceled the DLC for Andromeda. But yeah, this mission is why we're playing the male engineer.
ground team, report in. Bray, you there?
Affirmative, but only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land. Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
Don't worry. There's no timer in the corner. We'll get there on time. Power fluctuations continuing. To stabilize sectors 3, 14, and 15 are set for mandatory shutdown. All personnel to be reassigned. It's good information to have.
Getting close. Those cannons have to be stopped. This way.
Population control reports disturbance in District 5 quelled. All surviving inhabitants accounted for. Rampart units will be left on location in case of further security breaches.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Intruders located. Stop here. Engaging.
Die! Feels good to let loose.
Repressurization at 22%. Repressurization at 47%. Repressurization at 79%. Repressurization complete. Access.
One of our pods.
We were lucky. Press on.
Lost 2 more transports. Can't keep up evasive maneuvers much longer.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
They're here. Defend the station. Objective spotted.
Clear. Get to the controls.
Yeah, double check for loot. Come on.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous point.
Aye. Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured. Hangar doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations.
It's utterly impenetrable with its own secret hangar and dock.
Independent power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
Aria, look!
Deploy to D-Deck. Investigate and await further instructions. So it begins.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing.
Hold on, let me
Great. Stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Terrific.
Alright.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
Security override in effect.
We had to try.
Alert, alert. Defense system. Station compromised. Outer defenses down. Unrecoverable. Armed Response Initiative T-752.
We're causing a stir. Good. Feels good to let loose. The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good. Some of my men.
Squad engaged.
Die! getting close to the rendezvous. Let's move. I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property too.
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to stations.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
One of my soldiers by the force field.
On Insanity, those mechs are just awful.
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
Stand still, you piece of shit! Bastards are fast. Need to check out that force field. Over here, Shepard. Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here. This way.
What are you doing?
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Aria to Loak.
I'm not really sure what that means.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Aria doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I'm not sure what VTuber means specifically, other than, I mean, I have a YouTube and I put stuff up on it like every day.
We go way back. I've got a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready. So why are you back, Aria?
To reclaim what's mine.
Left something behind, I take it.
Ah. That sounds cool. I thought it would be funny. The one time, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's a video called I'm Not a Cat. And it's this lawyer guy who gets a filter stuck on his computer when he's talking to a judge that makes him look like a cat. And he's just trying to convince the judge that he's not a cat. It's hilarious. So it was basically like a filter. I mean, that could be fun. Yeah. Yeah, but I imagine that that would require, you know, me to purchase software. No, I don't change that. Just grab the goods. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, I would totally do that. I had planned on using filters when I use my camera for fun stuff. Anyway.
Aria, you were right. We're under attack.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the...
Yeah.
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast doors.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
Yeah.
We'll find him.
Maybe because it came out so much later, where you know you have multiple playthroughs for everything else, since you only played this a few times. Maybe you just don't remember it.
Find that engineer.
I found it. Automatic for finding it.
Got it.
Cannons initializing. Aria, the cannons have to be armed manually.
I'm on it.
Of course they do.
Focus on the Atlas.
Ha! Hey, I mean...
Cannons disengaging. Head to the blast door.
It was a long time ago. Yeah, I was. I think it was early 20s, maybe?
Nice guns. They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in. We're in. Lock it down.
Aria, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Yeah, I feel like a sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never approved of Omega's, what did you call it? Moral bankruptcy? Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
If you think I'm gonna let you carve a bloody path through this campaign, you're sadly mistaken.
And if you think you're going to change me, well, you're welcome to try. Once up and running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
All clear.
And regardless of which of these you end up in,
Sir.
you know, like either now, beginning, later, always check around. There's always a few bits and bobs laying around in these hangars.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster updates. We also want some supplies coming in. This is me saying make every damn shot count. Once we get eyes on other parts of the state.
Supplies are gonna be tight. If we hadn't lost that shipment.
You mean if we hadn't lost that ship and those people?
Well, yeah. That too.
when you can spare some time, Commander.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough?
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Rerouting systems.
Sir.
Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon, fine.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them back here.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Keep an eye out for panels. I'll cross-reference with my station schematics to try and figure out where you are. What?
How are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting.
Investigating Cerberus activity.
Make sure you have those 2 side quests.
Commander.
One for the mechanic over there, and the one for the hacker over here, before you leave the bunker.
When you find Cerberus terminals, please input my access code.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Good luck out there.
Next time you come back, there'll be another one to pick up. I generally like the loadouts I pick early on, so I don't do a lot of changing in between, but that's your cup of tea.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Their leader, Darius, took advantage of the situation and carved the Talons a bigger piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good, or because we need numbers?
They're cannon fodder. We're using them because they're the only game in town.
You're gonna let them know that?
Relax, Shepard. This is how it works on Omega. Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, their priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Let's move.
Commander, confirming Cerberus activity in your area. Let's see if I can hack their comm system.
That's odd. Why would they leave crates of red sand lying around like this?
Maybe they had something more important going on.
Not Darius. Profit is the only thing that matters to him. Anything else can burn.
Starting soon, there's going to be mostly, I think mostly, if not all, Turians, but there's going to be some downed people that you can pick up that'll help you with the Talons.
One of these air shafts should lead us to Talon territory.
The terminal is active. Thank you, Commander.
Welcome. You have to go up there to be able to shoot that barrel. And then you have to use the elevator from up there. Then you can go and get that upgrade. I do like how, come over, check out this that's highlighted. You do see what it's for. That one's a little, takes a minute to figure out how to get to it, but it's quite easy to spot and not difficult to get at all. So it's nice. Good loot. Good loot.
Az here. I've hacked into the Cerberus comms. Patching you in now.
Engaging hostiles. Over there.
I can never remember which one of these are for that hacker, so I walk up to like all of them.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Ah, scout mission report. Why are you not? Aha!
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are given as good as they get.
Depending on how long this one ends up being overall. I mean, I don't see us having time to do anything other than go to the Citadel when we're done, but who knows?
Understood.
When we find the first one, you'll see what I mean. Like, they're kind of hard to spot sometimes. I really like this pistol. I really do. It's not like the one you get from the Citadel DLC, but it's nice.
My influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
Right, you can't stand too close when you do that. Oopsie. Oh. There's at least one more computer somewhere. I swore there was a guy in here. It must be the next room. Oh, there he is.
Thank you.
I can monitor enemy movement in sectors 4 through 12 now. Excellent.
And I got the XP for it, so I believe that was the last one. Get that engineer. It is pretty on rails, this section. Pretty straightforward corridor fights. Dialogue, however, is not to be beaten. Some of Aria's sass is right on point. Ah, there he is. I was like, I was sure there was one over here.
Thanks. Thanks.
I don't think so.
Take care of the wounded, and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
My. Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Aria. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Aria, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
It's a generous offer. Aria, does the Commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
All right then. Come with me.
You've improved your biotics since last I saw you.
You noticed the biotic grenades?
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
Well, she's Turian. That's like a Turian thing. Or at least Garrus would lead us to believe so. That upgrade, datapad, and, you know, first aid station is all that stuff.
Rampart mechs incoming.
Engaging target. System failure. Failure imminent. Malfunction detected. Shutdown imminent.
They left an Atlas behind to cover their retreat.
I know it's not gonna, but I want to see if it lets me take it through the door. I don't think it does. Oh, is it gonna let me keep it?
This way. I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Coming in. Additional time forces on the catwalks.
Finally, a little recognition. Actually, Aria, I'm Target Alpha.
Double checking for wounded Turians.
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down anymore. Irene to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk's entrance. Door's jammed again. This may take a moment.
You're not just using the catwalks as a secret passage to the base, are you?
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
Are those doors open yet?
They're working on it. They've hacked the bridge controls. Doors open. Let's go. Hurry up. I need to get to my people.
Boss, it's good to see you, boss.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost. Also, routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants?
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before, they're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs, then attacked everyone in
Those
sight.
things on Insanity
If
are
Cerberus hadn't
super
found a way to
annoying.
contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutants really got under her skin.
Here, we found more medical supplies. All yours.
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
There's the piece the mechanic needs. So that's both those quests sorted. Just another scouting report. I will be right back. Excellent. Let's just make sure sound made it back with me. Fantastic. Sorry about that.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
And if I say no, you'll just kill me and take over? My people won't stand for that.
Yes, they do seem nauseatingly loyal. Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
The truth is, none of us can do this alone. Our only chance is to join forces.
You might be right, but the people of Omega are my priority.
You take over one gang and you think you're ready to decide what's best for Omega? Nyreen, watch and learn.
Everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
People of Omega, I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken. You are the lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled. Be ready. Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back!
That's your plan? Throw civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Aria. And I don't like it. I have civilians to evacuate. I'll deal with this later. All right, let's get these people ready to go. Now!
What are you trying to do?
Trying? The people of Omega, my people, love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyreen's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Aria.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it. We're on our way.
Thanks. Thanks.
Unauthorized activity detected.
That's it. Cerberus is pulling out. Let's talk, Shepard.
Hey, Luke.
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
You see, Shepard.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Ah, thanks for getting that shout out, Mortal.
Pretty much word for word. She thinks she's playing you.
Nothing new here. One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
Oh, they'll be ready.
Ah! So hydrate. Thanks, Luke.
We're almost there, Shepard. The Talons will be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the
I love
force
the
fields to
Elcor.
clear the way to Afterlife.
There should be more Elcor.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have a million fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
You might not want to compromise your alliance before it even takes shape.
I've learned not to put much stock in truth and goodwill.
It might be time to start again.
Tell you what, I'll take it under advisement. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Urgently, your attention, if you please.
Things are starting to heat up over here. We need to bring you in fast. Rock? Rock, can you hear me? Damn it, Rock, don't do that again. I thought I lost the signal. Yeah, well...
I feel like character got such a little bit of exorcist going on there. Yeah, well, I mean, I do keep the waters in here specifically for that purpose, and I always forget to drink them. That's why it's like when I get to hydrate, it's good.
Those are exactly what I needed. Thanks. Tentative excitement. Welcome to Herod's Emporium, human. Relieved. I am grateful for Aria's return. Hidden back room was getting confining. Her patrol liberated me. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover. Informative. The General threw out Aria's couch from Afterlife upon taking over. I would like to gain her favor by returning it. Temptingly, if you find it and send me the coordinates, I will make it worth your while.
It's not a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Appreciative.
I love that he sent you on a quest to find Aria's couch. It's just...
I'll let you know.
Courteously, have a nice day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
No, I don't think so. The thermal
Relax.
scope
I got this.
is a nice alternative to the one I have. It's just I like the one I have better. So let me double check.
Scouts are ready to go.
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be less treacherous.
And I already checked the mechanic, right?
Alright, I think I figured out where you are.
Yeah, this guy. All right, we are ready to roll.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see. Shepard, take a look at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
The processing plant for one of the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine, then take that elevator to the reactor's back door.
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
Not without me.
Aria, my patrol caught her in the perimeter.
Please. You didn't catch me. We're allies now. Didn't Aria tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
The Talons are ready, but if I'm sending my people into the breach, I want to make sure those force fields come down for good. So like it or not, you're stuck with me.
It's almost as if you don't trust me.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
We're going to war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander. Glad one of you isn't on a power trip.
Go wait by the med bay, Nyreen. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out.
Other than
I'll
the
meet
East
you there,
Coast of
too.
the United States, this is about as specific as I get.
Squad leaders are prepping their units. Ready to go in 5.
They think they have us trapped in here. They're in for a surprise.
Shepard, got a second?
I do have a second. I'm just double checking. Yep. Got all the quests.
I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Aria will be joining us soon. Now may be our only chance.
I'm not trying to undermine Aria. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Aria or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this. Incredibly powerful forces are about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
I've heard you, Nyreen.
At the end of the day, that's all I can ask. I'll be ready.
Leave all the dialogue investigation to you guys. It's really the only way to make, you know, a little bit of spoiler free in a walkthrough.
I can almost taste it, Shepard. Once we stop the leaching of the reactor, my path to the General will be clear.
Well, aside from the thousands of troops standing between him and us.
Details. We don't have time to waste. Is there something you want to talk about?
Not right now.
All right, when you're ready, I'll meet you and Nyreen at the exit by the med bay.
I will say, this is one of my least favorite sections of this one, though. Actually. Now, see, this one is I prioritize more in an insanity run. I mean, I wouldn't use an engineer on an insanity run anyway, because I don't hate myself.
We're arriving at one of the ESO processing plants. It's been powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
I'll get it.
Access to the mine should be on the far side.
And the reactor is beyond that?
According to the schematics. I ran Omega and Irene. I didn't work the mines myself.
Not so much in the second and third
No,
games, but
you
an
had
insanity
indentured
run with an
servants for that.
engineer is torture in the first game.
Spirits.
Relax.
Absolute torture.
They're all Cerberus.
They've been ripped to shreds.
I don't like this.
I do like how this game does once in a while touch on other genres. Like, it's an excellent RPG, but like this level, this definitely has your survival horror feel to it.
More dead.
It's a bloodbath. I got a bad feeling. We shouldn't be...
Quiet. What's that sound?
An adjutant.
Oh no. General must have locked this place down to keep it inside.
The elevator to the mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to power this place up. There should be a master circuit breaker somewhere.
These pipes power the door. We should follow them.
Processing facilities to be locked down immediately. This is priority alpha order. Yeah. Basically, just have to follow the glowing pipe to get to where you're supposed to go.
Follow the pipe.
I like to check the whole area for loot, though.
The whispering's receding.
Maybe the adjutant doesn't like its odds.
Don't kid yourself. I've seen one of those things take down a squad of soldiers.
Now a squad of Commander Shepherds.
Down this ladder.
There's the power control.
Look, at least we'll be able to see a little better now.
When this is over, there'll be a lot of repairs to make.
I hope you'll focus on the civilian areas first.
You are relentless.
That's one thing we have in common.
Spirit!
Unload on it.
Nightly, wake up!
I hate those things.
Hate should make you deadlier. That looked like fear to me.
All right, back to the door.
You gotta keep your eyes out, because where there's one, there's several.
Another one.
Fire at will.
Shepard, look alive! More adjutants!
Elevator's on its way. We can't let them escape. I think we got them all.
Let's try the elevator again. Stay alert. All right, into the elevator.
I'll seal the door. Just in case.
On to the mines. What's eating you?
Just processing. It's clear the General sealed that area to keep the adjutants in.
Along with some unlucky soldiers.
Yes. The creatures killed them, but didn't turn them into more adjutants. Can't shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
There's a rhythm to this place, Aria. To Cerberus. If you'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
Whatever's in our way, we'll deal with it.
You can hear the drills. Damn it. They shouldn't be straining like that.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
Access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
maintenance elevator across the way.
So it's not gonna be that easy. Oh, look, it's not.
We need to find an alternate route across.
Yeah. This will never be. Oh, I need to go here, so let's go here.
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
Bastards are running this place too hot. It'll burn out in a month.
Stay focused.
I think this is going to get us there.
Are so good.
Head up.
I'm just glad that Aria is not an escort mission. I mean, it is like a tiny bit, but not to the extent that it's terrible. Because she at least takes care of herself for the most part. Cover, dude?
Made it. Hit the switch.
Fully intend.
They know our target. Expect heavy reinforcements.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
All right.
Looks like Cerberus invaded here. Killed everyone.
Now we're paying them back in kind.
I'm sure your dead workers feel much better now.
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
Every time. I think we might
Careful.
actually make it to the
This place
end
is falling apart.
night, because it's on normal. On Insanity, there's no way this would be one night. 2, maybe 3.
Strange. We're not being attacked anymore.
Yep, be ready for anything.
Why are you grinning, Aria?
We're almost there. When the force fields come down, this war finally begins.
For some of us, it started months ago.
That wasn't war, babe. That was just warm up.
A lot of people won't chat on elevators anymore, but at least you guys will.
There's the reactor, straight ahead.
I commend you. Your plan of attack was impeccable.
Looks like we were expected.
More like lured.
I knew the reactor would be the hard target. I gave you no choice but this route.
It's too bad you're on the Elusive Man's side, Petrovsky.
I'm on humanity's side. You're the ones trying to start a war for the glory of Aria. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado, but have the sense to know when you're beaten. You've been neutralized, and I can leave you there to rot. You might as well give up.
Never!
Aria, what are you thinking?
I'm not going out like this!
Aria, don't!
What the hell is she trying to do? Damn it, Aria, you're forcing my hand. We'll do it your way, then.
Irene! Max!
Engaging target.
gun that I do not have.
Spirits, Aria.
It's not even that I don't
How did you know
have
you could
that
do that?
assault rifle. I'm not carrying an assault rifle at all. And this coming up is why you bring an engineer on this mission specifically.
Shutdown imminent.
And you get special dialogue here. Typical.
You can't do this, Commander. There's more at stake than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Aria?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down. Shepard, don't. Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Damn it. Hold tight down there.
Rerouting the power to maintain the other systems. It's commendable, but it might...
Maybe if I was a stupid grunt.
But I'm an engineer. What?
So be it. All units, battle stations, prepare for attack. Get the demolition crews into position.
You okay?
Never better.
That makes two of us. You brought all your skill to bear and accomplished the task without sacrificing lives. I applaud you.
Shepard remains cool under pressure. Mind clear, shit together. Take a good, hard look. That's what fearlessness looks like.
What are you driving at, Aria?
You fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But?
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants attack? It's pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations. What's gonna happen if we run into more, Nyreen? Huh?
She'll find out what she's really made of. Let's move on.
Gladly. The war's starting. I don't mean to miss it.
She's never been big on thank yous. Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Aria. I won't allow senseless deaths.
Do what you can to protect them.
Of course, Commander.
Aria, Bray here.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central support columns.
Bray, engage. Delay them as long as you can. We're coming.
Got it. Roll out, people.
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut off the way to Afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
So we split up.
Yes. Nyreen, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Of course. But don't count on me building your memorials if you get yourselves killed.
I like it when you're feisty. The only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
Reinforcements!
Oh, that was too bad.
We can extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across. Let's go.
Nyreen here. We've engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Excellent.
Aria, found what you wanted. Sending you the coordinates now.
Is that my couch?
Love it. Is that my couch? Definitely go in here before you go down there.
We need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
Not a lot, but every credit counts, especially if it's an insanity run. It's a good place to pick up credits a little earlier in the game. There they
They're
are.
messing with the support columns. We have to stop them. Over there. We can get to the bomb controls once the access panels are open.
Got it.
Those bombs just went live. The console is locked. We'll have to manually disable them.
I do.
Take care of the bomb, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
Shutdown imminent.
3 left.
Failure imminent.
Two more.
Only mistake you can really make during this part is letting time get away from you and not focusing on the bombs.
Just one to go. Let's clear the room.
Failure imminent.
This way, Shepard. Over here.
We're clear.
Good. Nyreen, things are under control here. What's your situation?
We're advancing through the Gozu district.
Move forward. Keep that flank covered.
Yes, boss.
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started targeting the civilians. Reports that casualties are coming in from all sectors.
Save those you can, and head for the rendezvous point. We'll meet you there.
We'll do what we can. Nyreen out.
So how exactly do we get to Afterlife from here?
I'm thinking the straightforward approach for a change.
Huh.
Cerberus.
How do you know that? Could be the Talon. Never mind. Adjutant's here. Track your progress and seal the rooms behind us.
Yes, Aria.
Looks like they bit off more than they could chew.
We should get a move on.
Hey, how's it going? It is possible that we're going to be playing Gen Zero this weekend, if everybody can make it. If not, it'll be GTA again.
With the civilian population
But there was recently an update.
we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%. The first generation adjutants have been transferred from the containment area and are being outfitted.
It'll be Gen Z if everyone can make it. So I won't know until Friday. If it's just me and First again, it'll be GTA.
When and where the adjutants convert their victims. Initial testing on various species.
Either way, fun times.
Virus can adapt flawlessly,
Lots of good games.
regardless of the host used. With the civilian population contained,
I'm sorry, we only stream with our stream group.
on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process of
And I still haven't had time to make an alternate character so that we can play.
current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
Those idiots were experimenting on adjutants.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
I do appreciate the offer.
Extra security. The doors only open one at a time.
Makes sense, considering what they had locked up in here.
Door's unlocked. Let's get out of here. That doorway leads to the Gozu district. Look out!
Robot. Thank you. We played GTA 5 for like the first time in forever last weekend. And I tell you what, it took a little bit to remember how to make it work. It was not like riding a bike. We broke a lot of stuff. But it was fun.
This looks familiar.
I liked it better when Morden Solus was here shooting up looters.
Morden is dead.
Pity. He was a very practical kind of Solarian.
Aria always did like Morden. And I liked this area better when he was shooting looters as well. Morden's awesome.
Take out the turret.
We're almost there.
Just cannot shoot that pylon.
Friendly's incoming. Irene is waiting for you two in the markets.
Is that Talon scout that found us earlier? He'd be dead.
There's that crazy guy back here again.
Redemption lies in the word.
We got this covered. Go, go, go!
It annoys me when I'm trying to pick up a piece of equipment like that and it's like, oh, did you want to take cover? Roll dodge?
Irene here. Something's not right.
Cerberus is still on my station. Of course something's not right.
Not what I was talking about. I'm checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
Where's Nyreen?
Scouting ahead. We've got our hands full holding this area.
She's going on to Afterlife.
We can't keep this up much longer.
They're retreating!
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Oh, and she's impossible to catch. It doesn't matter how fast you run. Grab ammo before you go in.
Enough! Get you all! Petrovsky dies.
Same.
Now.
You're right up next to her. Still, technically, can't catch her. Can't stop her from what she's about to do.
Nyreen Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man.
No, wait! What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Commander.
You wish.
Kandros killed the
I
adjutants
didn't
we
need
had
Aria to
recruited
do
experiment.
any of the stuff I did.
These are fully under our control.
Yeah, those things are called adjunts, and they're definitely very, very gross. And if I had fire, I would kill it with fire, but I've got bullets.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Have a little bit of cover.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Incinerate's kind of like kill with fire, but now I gotta wait for that to recharge.
You can't stop me so easily.
On Insanity, those things are like so hard to kill.
Hold the perimeter.
If you're wondering why I'm blowing up the shield generators, because they also generate shields for the bad guys. I don't want them jumping up behind me when I'm down trying to blow up the stasis generator with shields. Bad enough these things have barriers and armor. I don't need them to have shields too. Sniper in play too now. And they don't stop coming. Like it's not like you can just like be like, alright, well let me just take care of all the mobs and then I'll do this. Because her health keeps going down and they do not stop coming. Okay. When I want you to roll dodge, you take cover. I want you to take cover, roll dodge. I can do without that.
I'm back, fuckers.
Now, there's a limited number of enemy combatants. So yeah, until you get all the shield generators down, they do not stop generating things.
surrender.
Yeah.
Cease and desist all aggression. It's over. Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Aria?
Yes. Cerberus had successfully
Paragon
taken the
playthrough.
station and he let me go. Do you feel that?
It is
Olay?
very tempting, though.
That's death. Only inches away. Remember this feeling. I'm letting you live. For my partner and for the war against your master. You better cooperate. Take him, Shepard. You and your alliance can decide his fate. Just get this filth off my station.
Commander, glad to see you've had a calming effect on Ms. Loak. I tried talking sense into her one time. I look forward to hearing how you pulled it off.
Don't assume you know where this is going.
What? From what I understand, high-ranking Alliance POWs lead fairly comfortable lives. Who knows? You and I may even become friends.
That's not happening. Bray, get him out of here.
I've been waiting to kill that man.
Hey, Ninja, thanks for the raid.
Stick around with you for a few hours and I go all soft. You're like a disease.
This victory came at a cost, Aria. It's not soft to recognize that.
You sound like someone trying to sell something. I admire your tenacity.
He came in on some of the best
And thanks
speeches
to
in the
you,
game.
I have Omega back.
So what's your plan?
There's a lot to rebuild. Starting with this command center.
You did miss the "I'm an engineer" line, though. That's a
General
bummer.
Stink from my throne.
I'm gonna highlight it.
Wonder if I'll ever really enjoy the pole dancing in here again.
The citizens of Omega have been through a lot, Aria. Try to remember that.
How can I forget? There are reminders everywhere I look. And don't worry. I'll honor our arrangement. Troops, ships, and a mountain of Ezo. You earned it.
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape.
Citizens of Omega, hear me. I are.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that. I'm glad to see your ice is frozen.
My rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders
And we will cast them from our home. Then bury and mourn our dead.
My methods haven't always been popular, and I can't promise that will change.
Sorry about
But
that.
securing this station and everyone inside it is now my primary purpose. No one will imprison us again.
We may be bruised. We may be bloodied.
Are Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
Oh, you always get these shit details, Bray? Oh, and before I forget, because I do that sometimes, Ninja has put his shout out in there so it's easier to click on. Has a wonderful charity event coming up in November for Extra Life. I forget the exact dates, but I am sure that there will be more information about it in his next stream. Now, let's see. We did all those. We will do communication. You know what? We'll do the communication hub now. There is not that much there. That is not a huge time commitment. We can finish on that short quest. The 3rd and the 5th. Write down N7 communication hub. N7 hub. Or is it the 3rd and the 5th, or the 3rd through the 5th? Because you usually do a few days, right? Through. Okay. Nice. I myself am looking forward to it. He always has some great stuff going on. Because he does some challenges and some giveaways sometimes. I personally am hoping that he does this thing he does sometimes where he rolls dice and he has to do different things. So that one is always a trip. Yes, excellent. I'm gonna take Tally and Garrus. We're gonna take Team Dextra. We haven't taken them together anywhere in a while.
Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato.
She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Misato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
This is a very straightforward quest. Shoot the bad guys. Hack the terminals. And then shoot the bad guys while you hack the terminals.
Misato, we've landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. I'm updating your nav point with the location of the terminal they're closest to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
Not expecting that. Keep your eye out, because there is at least one item here, like the Cerberus ciphers. I am not sure where it is.
Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area. I think they're looking for me.
They're using comms to pinpoint Sato's location.
Oh no. How do we...
Nothing's changed. Just upload the next set of coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
Misato, come in. Misato, are you there?
She must be afraid they'll find her if she responds.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
I know you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down. I promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time, just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make
Do it.
There it
Cerberus
is.
encryption algorithms of some sort.
Now, if you miss that, or are too engrossed in the actual combat to remember to pick it up, that's fine. You can purchase it at the Cerberus, not Cerberus, at the Spectre Requisitions Terminal in the Special Office. Oh, of course I had to reload. But you want to get your stuff before you do the last one, because...
Commander, they've almost got the doors open. Help!
Got her covered, Commander. Area cleared. Picking up Miss Sato, then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Fade screen out. That one, if you don't pick up the loot before you do the last hacking device...
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How's Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
We've picked up a few things. Oh yeah, we're well into... If we were gonna pick the destroy ending, we're well into the perfect destroy ending. I do believe you only need like 7,000 and a couple hundred for that one. I think I'm gonna let whoever's watching, when we do that endgame fight, decide which color ending we pick. Red, green, or blue.
Commander?
A memento. Oh, I love this. From Aria to Loak. Shepard, I had Petrovsky's chessboard sent to the Normandy. It just doesn't go with the new decor I have planned for Afterlife. Aria. I will say this. It disappoints me greatly that I can't now go to Omega. Like, even if it was like the Shadow Broker in the second game where you only really go to the one room when you go there. Still.
Commander.
Make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. Ah. Let's go see what Chakwas and Adams are doing in the mess hall. If it's what I think they're doing, I enjoy this conversation. I love how the person we just walked by was whatever they were talking about, they were giving finger bunnies. It's good to know in the future that sarcasm is still alive and well.
We're all machines, carbon or silicon. Is there really a difference?
People feel emotion. Artificial intelligence is programmed.
Punch me, I get angry. I don't choose. I just get angry. Our emotions are programming.
That's not the same.
I love this conversation.
Our emotions are a natural response.
Disease, parasites, lions ate their prey alive. Nature can be horrible.
So now you're siding with the Reapers?
Just because I'm saying the Reapers are alive doesn't mean I want them to stay that way. But we need to break free of nature and open our minds to new forms of life.
So you believe the Geth share the same rights and liberties as any organic being?
If that Geth is minding his own business, he has more rights than Cerberus.
Despite my disgust for Cerberus, they're still human. The Geth are just machines.
We're all machines, carbon or silicon.
Genetics don't make us alive. It's our self-awareness, curiosity, and capacity to evolve.
Well put, Commander.
Of course you'd say that. You two are practically machines yourselves.
It's cold, Dr. Chocolate. It's cold.
Good to see you, Commander.
Of course, we are something like 40-50% machine at this point.
How are you, Commander?
Last time we checked on Ashley, she was faced and laying on the floor. Maybe we should go check on her again.
Not right now.
Apparently Gareth needs to be alone with his calibrations. Fine.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Ooh. Cooldown. I'm gonna go with the damage bonus. My cooldowns are pretty great already for a normal playthrough. I don't really need.
The migrant fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Damn.
Good to see you.
Apparently she's fine. Let's see. Oh, still where they go. Check on Allers. We'll have to see everybody after Horizon, but there's only a couple that need to be checked on tonight. He's one of the ones we still have a lot of dialogue for.
Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You'd think she'd never seen a Prothean before.
Dire news from Earth. Off the radar, reaping begins in rural areas. Millions are dead in the Central Asian wilderness, even more in sub-Saharan Africa. We'll give you the gruesome view of what happens when the Reapers don't stop to indoctrinate. Now, in the battle space. Does Dr. Tassoni ever let you in her room? 'Cause she keeps me out.
I can't imagine why the Shadow Broker wouldn't want a reporter in her room. Go figure, right?
Okay, toughest mission.
Horizon.
No fair, I hadn't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The Husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
From Husks? Absolutely.
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. Your turn.
I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
Not when it's spiders.
I have to agree with Tally on that one.
Talk to you later.
Nobody needs that nonsense. Like how you two are pretending you're not chit-chatting. Got nothing going on since I caught you in the stairwell.
Just got word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
You know me and my damsels, Mr. Vega.
That I do.
Was it the eviscerator? No, it's Claymore. Do a few of these before. I think that's good until we go back to the Citadel. Ugh, I didn't mean to go to my cabin. I meant to go to the CIC. Oh, there it is. Everybody wants one of those on their desk. Ugh. It's my hamster. That'll help. Looks like I got all the ships, so I can stop looking for those. And I do believe I have all the fish as well. Just checking to see if there's anybody for us to raid. Oh, I liked the talking skull. The crystal thing that helped you find this the Sigic warp portal thingies or whatever they were. It says rude things when you click on him. Yeah, it's Somerset. I liked that skull. It was very rude. I put one of those decorations in my houses that you got from completing that quest. Because he's still rude if you click on him. We will check in at the Citadel next time before we head over to Horizon to investigate Sanctuary. But that is for next time. I could not find anybody to raid. I was planning on raiding Ninja, but he's done. So, and that'll be our next week plan. Will be to go to Sanctuary, and then we'll be beginning the Citadel shenanigans / party. But as always, it was fun. We'll pick up part 13 next week. Stay safe and well, everybody.